Hey guys, what's going on? It is Cynnnical, and today for you guys, I thought I would sort of do this video. I was thinking about not doing this. Originally, I actually wasn't. And I was sort of just thinking about it over the past couple of days, and thinking about, the relations between this specific person and my memories. I thought about one in particular, one that I wanted to share to be able to mourn this person, and it's very important to me. It means a lot to me, so I thought I would basically tell you guys about my memory and how this person is related to it. But not only that, I also wanted to use this video to not just mourn the death of one important individual, but 3 others as well. That we have lost this year, because honestly, this year has been it's been rough. We've lost too many incredibly talented people and incredibly important people, and it's rough, dude. It really is. So as you guys would know, the recent news, and the person that I'm specifically talking about is Satoru Iwata. As you guys should probably know, he passed away recently. He passed away on July 11th. He died at the age of 55, and he passed away due to a bile duct growth. Specifically what that is, I didn't go into my research. It is what it is, so, But if you guys don't know, Satoru Iwata, for the people who don't know, many do, but he was the president of Nintendo. And he has been for a very long time now. So yeah, he is a very, very well-respected man. And I know it's shattered so many people's hearts. For a lot of people, we don't know him personally, but it does affect other people in different ways. Specifically, people who have the fondest memories and most incredible memories to do with Nintendo. Now, for me speaking, I set out on Twitter, and I paid my respects on Twitter, and I said, I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, because I'm not, man. Like, I grew up with my PlayStation and my sort of Xbox systems, primarily my PlayStation systems. But, of course, I paid my respects on Twitter. I was like, Satoru Iwata, he is a much respected guy. May he rest in peace. But, you're probably wondering, why am I doing this video if I'm not a Nintendo fanboy type of thing? I do have this one memory that is extremely, extremely important to me personally. And it does have a direct relation to do with Iwata, as he is, the president of Nintendo. So I thought I'd share this memory. So, if you guys don't know, I lost my dad back in 2007. Obviously, it's 2015 now. So, I lost my dad quite early in my life. And, I think, for me personally, it sucks because, the point in time when you need a father figure the most is most definitely throughout your teenage years. So, I've spent all of my teenage years without my dad. And the memories that I was able to share with him, I cherish forever. I was young when he passed away. So the memories that I have with him, I only really have a select few. But there is one in particular that stays in my mind. Now, as you guys know, I'm a gamer. I love gaming. I've been gaming for the longest time. And, one of the most memorable experiences to do with gaming was one night I went over to my dad's, because basically what happened was my mom and my dad split up when I was only like 2 years old, right? So I would go between sort of houses. So I went over to my dad's. I was real young. I think I was like 6 or something like that, and he was like, "Oh, are you bored?" Like, this is going off the bare minimum of what I can really remember. But he was like, "Oh, are you bored or something?" And I was like pretty bored at the time. There generally wasn't really overly too much to do. But he went to the wardrobe. He went to some wardrobe, some closet, and he pulled out the system. and this was, of course, a Nintendo 64. And he was like, okay, we're gonna have a games night. I know how you've been playing your PlayStation 2, you know, quite a lot, because it was only the year before that, I believe, going off the bare minimum, that I actually got my PS2 when I was 5 years old. So, yeah, he put out this Nintendo 64, and this was the first time I'd ever played any Nintendo sort of system, ever. So it was pretty memorable. But not only that, we pretty much spent the whole entire night playing, I remember playing Super Mario 64, as well as playing Bomberman 64, the multiplayer, and playing Mario Kart 64. And we pretty much just played that the whole entire night until some ridiculous hour of the morning, you know. But a memory as simple as that, you know, because I don't game with any sort of parents. Like, I've got a stepdad, I got a mom. Do they game with me or anything? No. And gaming meant so much to me. So it was a memory like that that pretty much just stuck in my heart for the longest time. And you know, I'll always cherish that that memory. And I just have to thank Nintendo for giving me that incredible experience to be able to have such a memorable moment with my father like that. So basically, that's basically the reason why I am mourning Satoru Iwata. He's very important to Nintendo, and I cherish every last moment I can remember with my father, and that's one that just sticks out, like, ridiculously. So, thank you, Satoru Iwata, and thank you for everything that you've done. May you rest in peace, man. So moving along, I wanted to also talk about the others that had passed away this year, and that's talking about 3 in particular that are quite important to Kingdom Hearts fans. So if you guys aren't really familiar with Satoru Iwata, you guys will definitely be familiar with these 3. So let's go to the earliest death. Let's talk about Chikeo Otsuka. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The Japanese sort of pronunciations get me sometimes, but he was the Japanese voice actor for Xehanort, and he died at the age of 85 in January 19th, 2015, so at the start of this year. So, you know, he lived a pretty good life. You know, he passed away at the age of 85. It was definitely sad, you know, to see the Japanese voice actor of Xehanort passing away. It definitely would have been harder for Japanese fans, you know, definitely because of the fact that the Japanese fans are playing the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts. So it was really sad seeing that. But then a month later, on February 27th, Leonard Nimoy passed away. Now, I did a video talking about this because it was truly sad to see such an important person pass. But Leonard Nimoy is the English voice actor for Master Xehanort, and he died at the age of 83. Now, it was really rough, not just seeing Leonard Nimoy pass, but also the Japanese voice actor for Xehanort, Chikeo. Both of them passed within the course of 2 months. I mean, that's so cold, man. That is absolutely so cold. But not only that, I mean, Leonard Nimoy, he was an amazing actor. You know, what he did in Star Trek was incredible and stuff. So, you know, it was definitely sad to see both of those guys pass, especially in the course of 2 months. And then last month, on June 7th, another very important person passed, and that was Christopher Lee. He died at the age of 93. He lived an amazing life. You know, getting to that age is truly incredible. But you know, he was a World War II veteran. He acted in Star Wars as Count Dooku. He was in Lord of the Rings. He was in The Hobbit. I mean, he had so many important roles. He was such an incredible actor. And on top of that, obviously, he was the voice actor for Ants and the Wise, or Diz. So, this year it's been rough. It's really been rough as far as losing, you know, important people. Satoru Iwata, you know, Christopher Lee, Leonard Nimoy, Chikeo Otsuka. I mean, it it sucks. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Important people to different corners of the community. You know, Christopher Lee with all the different films he's acted in, to do with Kingdom Hearts as well. Leonard Nimoy with the films he's acted in, and also to do with Kingdom Hearts. Shikara Otsuki, the stuff that he did for Kingdom Hearts with Master Zeno and the Japanese version for Japanese fans. Satoru Iwata, I mean, that has to be one of the roughest of alls because of the fact that Nintendo means so much to so many fans. I know so many people have grown up playing the Nintendo systems, so it's really, really hard to see such an important person to Nintendo pass away. Anyway, guys, I just want to use this video to pay my respects. Obviously these four people are four individuals who are absolutely filled with an immense amounts of talent, and they did incredible things, let's be honest here. But otherwise, guys, I've been Cynnnical. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you guys next time.